Guys, all I have to say is, raise hail, praise Dale. Amen. What's up and what's going on, ladies and germs, boys and girls? It is your host with the most, the Thrift God, Paul Cantu, back at you guys with a brand new episode of turning one singular dollar into $1,000 of cold hard cash, all live in the thrift store. Now, this series started 1 month ago, 4 episodes ago, and before we get into it, if you guys haven't seen the last 4 episodes, change your life, fix yourself, go watch those, entertain yourselves for a couple hours, and then come back to this episode, all right? So, just as a brief little recap for you guys and for my own calculations, last video we had $631.68 to start with, right? I spent $112.23. So all the items I bought in last episode, I did flip on my website, which is thriftheavenvintage.com, a premier place for steals and deals, bargain prices on premium, hand-selected vintage goods. But I kid you guys not, man. Thank you to everyone who does purchase gear. It definitely helps me out and has fueled this series to the absolute max.
Well, appreciate it.
So we had a bunch of orders come in off all the items I purchased, and right now I'm gonna break down all the pricing so you guys can see what I profited on and if we did reach the precipice of $1,000 made in the thrift store. So keep in mind when I list these prices, guys, I do pay fees to PayPal and Stripe, so they take a little bit of money off top. So this profit isn't exactly going to match the prices. Is gonna come in at a little less of the listings on the site. But without further ado, guys, I'm gonna go full auctioneer mode and start reading these things really quickly. I can't do that super well, but we're gonna try our best, all right? So the first piece I sold was the Polo Ralph Lauren sweater, $300 retail value for $72.35. I sold the Labrador long sleeve for $13.53. The brown Dickies, $14.59. The camo long sleeve, $9.64. The tan Levi's, $16.04. The US hockey jersey, which was Nike, wow, $33.35. The Wilson tee, $9.35. The New Balance, $16.43. The Nike, $24.10. The striped flower, $8.28. The LL Bean flannel, $14.10. The Big Check Nike hoodie, $21.20. The Ohio tee, $7.10. Hard Rock, $9.05. Houston Fire, $14.04. Vermont tee with the moose, $5.04. Camo overalls, $18.60. The camo tee, $8.18. Secret Service super old, super clean, $16.09. The 90 sweater, $18.23. The Duck Crew, $15.47. The God tee, $10.32. Adidas, $7.72. The Carhartt tee was $7.04. The Texas tee, $10.04. The Lone Star Rally Baby, $14.07. Vintage flannel, $11.58. The Dirt Road Racing was $10.31. The Jammer jersey, $24.18, and it had a signature, bruh. The Corrections hat, TDC, $10.90. The Allen Iverson shoes I sold for $23.47. The Adidas yellow tee, $7.72, and then the Ton Up Club motorcycle tee I sold for $10.68. Woo! All right, so that was a lot to rattle off, but total in last episode I profited $512.79. So if you guys want to check the receipts, go add up all those numbers, and we arrived at $512.79. And in last episode, I told y'all I had $631.68. I spent $112.23. So savings from last episode was $519.45, combined with my profit of $512.79. Together, merged, fused, added up, left me with a grand total of $1,032.24. Mama, we made it. God bless. This series has taken so much time, so much effort to do, to go out, to hunt, to find items, to list them, to edit the videos, to drop everything on the same day. It has been a whirlwind of an adventure. It has truly taken so much of my energy, but the reason I did this series was to give back to you guys. I've been mentioning that $1,000 is going to go to a good cause. I'm gonna give back. So to every one of my subscribers who did buy items off my website, you did not purchase those items in vain. So I could donate the items to a charity, or not the items, but the money to a charity, and not really see where my money goes. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. I'm gonna go Gandhi thrift god one time, and I'm gonna be the change I wanna see in the world. And if you guys follow my gardening channel, y'all know I love gardening, sustainability. That's why we reuse, we recycle. And instead of pocketing that $1,000 cash, which definitely could help me. I mean, $1,000 is $1,000. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna spend this $1,000 on kind of these extra episodes, this extra series, all on fruit trees that I'm gonna give you guys. So yes, if you live in the Houston area, email me. My email is in the video description. Drop your address, any contact info that you think is relevant, and I'm gonna pull up on you guys with my van loaded to the gills with fruit trees, and I'm gonna give them to y'all to plant in your yards. I think everyone needs to plant trees. It's beneficial to the environment, and I'm gonna buy fruit trees. That way you guys get a little something in return, and it will be the gift that keeps on giving, especially as food prices go up and all this craziness is happening. I feel like it is the little I can do to give back. And if you don't want the fruit, shit, birds and stuff will eat them, and that is definitely fine by me. So again, if you guys are in Houston and you want a fruit tree, I was thinking I could be in a parking lot, y'all could just pick them up, but I'd rather just deliver them in case you need help planting them or whatever the case may be. Drop your email. Depending on how many people respond, I will try and get to everyone. I'm gonna record a whole separate episode doing that, but I figure that is the best way I can give back, is by spending this $1,000 on trees to plant in you guys' yards, since y'all have supported this series. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are appreciated, and we finally have made it. I got a baby about to be born, so it is nice to complete this series and to have a little bit more free time to dedicate to the fam when that fool comes around. But this still is a thrift video, so without further ado, we're gonna hit the trenches, just find some items for the hell of it, for the fun of it, and then once you guys get back to me with these emails of your locations, I'm gonna try and take as many trees to as many people as I can before I burn through that $1,000 profit I made in this series. But yes, if you can start off with $1, as I mentioned, you can make $1,000. And don't say it's only because I got an audience, because the whole trajectory is documented, guys. 10 years ago, I had no audience, start off making a video. So the story is written in digital stone on the interweb. So if you guys want to build an audience to flip gear quickly, it all is there on my YouTube channel. So enjoy, go back in the archives and watch 10 years of putting in time to this. I really appreciate it. And for everyone who stuck around, thank y'all so much. But I've been babbling too much. Let's get in the thrifts and find some gear. All right, guys, and here we go. It's bright and early outside the Goodwill outlet. About to head in for the win and try and find some clothes for the low. All right, guys, we're live in the mix, bright and early. I was hoping there'd be a bunch of new bins, but they just did one rotation that I missed because I was 10 minutes late. But bruh, the bins are already hopping out with some racist imagery. Too quick, get that out of here. Look at this Paul Plan 2 status, man. Flower encrusted, hand stitched, Big Mac brand, no iron. This is that crazy Granny Custy. Bro, straight out of Grandma's Craft Cove. She went in, she went off. This is nuts, bruh. Hey, they also have this really old school Mexico, obviously Mexican blanket. Boy is munching on snakes, just like your girl.
Let's get ready to rumble! Round one. Fight!
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yo, look at this. Yes. Blue bonnet on the interior. Cookie cutter with all the birds, the state, pins, flags, stars, trees, nuts. What? Shit is wild. All right, guys. So unfortunately, my GoPro is fading. I did not charge the battery. I just pulled up bright and early, but look at this banger. Just pulled this dude out. Y2K Santana, literally the year 2000s. The Santana Supernaturel. Guys, the back of this is interesting to say the least. It's not as cool as some back kits, but it also is simultaneously because it has all the old school, like, computer Microsoft Dell systems equals MC squared. Oh, got quantum physics on the back. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. So this is a super sick find, straight off rip. Hey guys, We also found the Thrift sausage holster, the vintage Looney Tunes jocks, the whole gang. Bro, I'm just lucky there was, no shit debris on the back of these, for lack of a better word, bruh. Swag. Check out this live men's find, the homie Ronnie. Hey, bro, what's your page or whatever? Shout it out.
Thrift.Trench. You can follow me on there.
Look at this. Found this Pantera Bonte single stiach, and I was on that side, so I don't know if that's a shame on me. They were just playing that Shame on Me song too. Or if I don't know if this got moved around, scooted and booted, but that shit is crazy, bruh. Here, good find, dude. All right, guys, so this is everything I got in rotation number 1, and look at this giant peacock blanket. Shit is crazy. It's hella heavy though. But I think I'm gonna grab this Nike hoodie. It does have all types of aftermath of interactions, let's just say very charged, energetic interactions between the opposite sexes, all up on it. Fluid stains, I might speckle white paint on it, we shall see. Single on the Stiach, USA, patriotic. And then you guys saw me open with this find for the day, the double knee protect yo caps. Bruh, the Carharticus. I think this is allegedly a youth size, maybe? I don't know, it says size 12 to 14. But y'all know, man, these things fit pretty big. So I guess I'm just gonna have to try it on, potentially risk the jewels to see what the fit will be like. But I mean, guys, look at this blanket. Pure majesty. But yeah, that's round 1, and it's smack. Okay, guys, I'm just slaughtering time until rotation 2 comes out. And look, this thing was just tossed to the side. That NY blue, spelled like the rapper. Hold on, it does have a couple little mustard fumbles, but that is nothing I can't not see past, if you will. Bruh, cut and sew. Camo. We have rotation 2 coming out. Jacoby is pushing these boats. Hands down the best Goodwill manager I ever encountered. So if someone at Goodwill is watching this, shout out to homie Jacoby. We're putting in work, but look at this. Full of potentially amazing items. My GoPro's charging, so we're just gonna go in, and I guess I'm gonna reveal any potential finds after this rotation. We have some Evisus chilling in the bin over here. A little Marlboro promotional cancer stick lunchbox right in front of me. Yeah, today's heating up. Guys, you can't even make this up, bro. Maybe I'm tweaking, but we're in rotation 2. I found a bunch of stuff. But guys, they have Dior pajama pants up in here. I don't really know if these are legit or not, but I mean, just by looking at the pockets, I venture to say they might be. Okay, I gotta find the other half of these dudes. Guys, there it is, man. Hold on.
Got him!
Okay, so aside from the Fugazi Dior, I found a couple more things. American Eagle Outfitters. This is the old school, made in Mexico. I just really like the pattern on this. Hey, it's American Eagle, but y'all know the Eagle is lethal at times. Speaking of which, you got the Averex, huh? Big patch on the back. This patch is what truly enticed me and got me on sprung mode. Let's just put it lightly. Then you kind of have this clown multicolored 90s stripe shirt. It does have some crustaceans growing in the collar region, so we'll see, but I love the big 90s color blocks. It's classic, man. Wear this to the office and lose all respect instantly. And how could I fail to mention what we started off this rotation with? I saw this upside down. I knew what it was because I have encountered a cluster of these before, a whole herd of them, if you will. Bruh, don't smoke cancer sticks and still get the benefits. That's why we thrift. And then as I kept looking at my, what are those? Dior PJs. Just hit the decipherment, and these say Dino on them.
What the fuck was that?
They got me, bruh. They got me.
Round 3. Fight!
Navajo, guaranteed genuine. Oh, that's a humdinger right there, boys. Oh, there we go. That Polo Bear.
And it ain't no Ralph though.
Let's go.
It ain't Ralph level.
All right, so rotation 3 really hasn't yielded too much. They brought out a bunch of like home decor items. It's like a horror. Anyways, I got these few little things. You got the bears on skates. Nice little Looney Tunes tie right here. Some real Happy Gilmore vibes. And then some interior decor that definitely won't weigh too much. The genuine Navajo little blanket. This will look so sick in one of the rooms I'm decorating. All right, guys. So the day is progressing. What actually brought me out thrifting today were the homies. You have John right here, and you have the homie Kevin.
What's up, what's up?
Shout out Home Alone. And they're shooting a Houston thrift vintage documentary. I know a lot of my friends are gonna be featured in it, and so I just wanna go ahead and shout them out. And whenever the doc drops, I will tell you guys. So if anyone wants to watch, especially my Houstonians, but if anyone in the world wants to watch the hard work that these guys are putting in to make their own documentary, zero budget, a camera, a tripod, and some ingenuity, then definitely check it out. Is there a place where you guys want to tell them to wait for it at, or to stay tuned?
You can follow me on Instagram at John Nava, Jawn Nava, Nava. Visuals with Kev, visuals WITH, Kev, KEV.
There you go, guys. So go ahead and check them out, man. This was dope. So I missed a couple rotations during the filming of the documentary. However, I did just come up on this bin, and it has some 70s bell-bottom Levi's up in it, orange tab. Look at that old school hit right there. Now these do have that nice urinal wash and stain on them, but these are absolutely crispy with the flare out on the bottom, a little bit of that acid speckle right there, and then you have yet another one pair. So I do think I am gonna grab these. I'm gonna wash them up, see what I can do. But I mean, this does have that authentic, no gimmick, well worn in, on the farm, on the dance floor flare out. Some 70s Levi's. Don't mind if I die. Look at this piece that was just chilling. This is a 1994 Red River, New Mexico. My man is panhandling, looking like he's having absolutely no luck. Bootleg Chuck Norris. Let's get it, baby. Is that Paisley in their handwriting? Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir. All right, guys, that's what's up, man. We're up out of there. I have a cart full of items. A couple things I didn't mention that are in cart. Obviously, the fuzzy purple dice, the next best thing to fuzzy handcuffs. You also have this little Cardinals Polo. I'm probably gonna show y'all everything at the end, and then this really cool vintage windbreaker. So yeah, I'm just gonna load up, go home, and yeah, show you guys the final results. But today kind of hit, at least in the morning, started getting slow, and that's when I'm like, all right, deuces, man, I gotta go ahead and skedaddle on out of here. And all right, guys, so we are back right now, and behind me are all the clothes I did pick up. Now, I wasn't in the thrift for too long today, but obviously I still got a couple things. This authentic hand-loomed with ancient Navajo technology blanket, the grail of the day, the Santana Banty, Red River 70s Levi's, got the Carharticus, the Averex, another pair of bell-bottoms 70s Levi's. He loves it in the booty. That was a little bonus find. I got the fuzzy dice, the Looney Tunes tie, the New York News, the Marlboro lunch kit, the Bears, the crazy vest, the USA single stiach. Here is the Cardinals piece I was mentioning. And then you have this amazing cut and sew. Easily one of the coolest pieces is that button up and the vintage windbreaker. Now, last and certainly not least, the homie Diego blessed me with something for my child. Bruh, fishes get you hella bitches. You have the Levi's Gone Fishing. Super cool, and you can write their name right here, which is awesome. And then also, the homie Chewy blessed me again with a ton of clothes for the baby, which is super amazing. So thank you, Chewy, I appreciate it. Now, obviously, everything that is below me will be available on thriftheavenvintage.com. And also, if you guys would like a fruit tree, drop an email. I'll probably only be able to get to like 15 to 20 different people. Even if it's your parents' house, I'll hook them up with fruit trees. I don't really care, man, as long as it's going to someone who will care for them and make sure they don't die, all right? That is it. Just water once a week, basically. But anyways, man, thank you guys again for joining me and for watching the series. I'm probably gonna combine all the episodes into one ultimate $1 to $1,000 extravaganza, so stay tuned for that. That might end up being like an hour long when it's all said and done, but nevertheless, man, live the dream, eat that ice cream, show me some love and like this video, subscribe if you guys aren't already, and until next time, I am out. Peace.
killing these songs, leaving them bloody like Parustu. And I'm in it to win it, so I'm somebody that you should get used to.